Hey, it's me, I'm back again. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm really cold today because it's disgusting and raining outside. It's been raining seriously all day long. I have been wearing wet shoes all day, which, is a wonderful feeling. Like my socks were wet, everything. Probably too much info because no one likes to hear about wet socks. But it's been a sucky day as far as weather goes. But today itself was good. But I'm wearing a sweater because it's cold, and the sweater's my favorite, and it's cuddly and warm. For some reason, people ask me why I'm always wearing a tank top in my videos, because I wear tank tops a lot, and I usually do videos before I go to bed, and that would be why. So there's your answer on that. I'm doing a video blog today because there was something that I wanted to talk about. I am in this education course. It's like looking at yourself as a teacher, more like your personal philosophy of teaching and building your own philosophy for teaching. We basically just read a lot of stories and do discussions and stuff like that. So we get our take-home exam. There's not been a lot of, aside from reading, there hasn't been a lot of written handing in work in the course. So yesterday we get our take-home exam, and it's actually right here. This is my exam. You can't read it because it's really glary and white. It's 5 questions, and you have to pick 2 of the 5 questions and write a 3 to 5 page essay, I guess, on each question that you choose. It's due next week, so we got a full week to do it, and we don't have to do any extra research if we don't want to. We just have to use the textbook from the course and then our own personal opinions and thoughts. So we're in class, and he's telling us all this, all about the take-home exam, and he's basically my prof. He's basically I don't really want to give extensions, but if you think you need one, you can talk to your TA or you can talk to me about it, blah 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 blah. So the class is 50 people, and it was right near the end, near 9 o'clock. Everyone kind of just wanted to get out and go home, not in a mean way, but you've been there all day or whatever, you don't really want to hang around if you don't have to. And this girl raises her hand, and oh my god, I'm so angry. I'm annoyed still. She raised her hand, and she was well, I think I need an extension. And he was okay. And she was well, you see, I have a lot of stuff to do, and I don't work well under pressure. So my prof goes, then you shouldn't be a teacher, or you chose the wrong profession, or something like that. I died. It was so funny, and I think the girl was pretty offended. I guess I would be too if someone said that to me, but seriously, you have a week to write 10 pages. I think you can handle it, especially when it's all your personal opinions, thoughts, memories, stuff like that, not a huge research essay. But she whined and whined about how she has so much stuff to do and she's not sure if it's fair, it's just a week, blah blah blah. One of the girls in the back was everyone has stuff to do. It's not just you. And that's totally true. Who does she think she is? We all have other courses. We all have other exams, essays, work. Come on. So she honestly just sat there and whined for 5 minutes to the prof about why she should get an extension and blah blah blah. The short end of the story is that he said no. Thank God. Because he's listen, a week is a lot of time. Some courses only give you 2 days, so just take what you get, you know what I mean? And everyone was just so annoyed by the end of it, because they're just do it, stop asking for this extension, you're being ridiculous. She didn't even really look at the question, so come on, you don't even know what it is on. That really annoyed me. It's those people who ask stupid, irrelevant questions in the middle of class, and you're why are you asking this? No one cares but you. If you're that kind of person, save your questions till the end and go ask the prof yourself, because I don't want to listen to that. Maybe you think it's enriching the whole class, but pretty sure no one cares. Alright? I hate people like that. If you have a problem or a question, you should just go talk to the prof on your own time, or at the end of class, or come in a little early and talk to them at the beginning. I don't see why that's so hard. Why do you have to make everyone else suffer? Really, why? But yeah, so that just really pissed me off, and I thought I should talk about that. But my take-home exam is pretty interesting, actually. I don't know what questions I'm going to do yet, for sure, but I think the question I'm going to do is, I'm not reading the whole thing, because it's kind of a paragraph, but it's do you feel a sense of community with the subjects you would like to teach and study? What is the nature of that relationship? How has your relationship with your subject enriched your life, stretched your life, challenged your life, and changed your life? Subject means what you want to teach, right? So I want to teach ESL, and I like English. Okay. No, there's lots of stuff to talk about in that one. I think it's kind of interesting. And the other one I think I'm going to do is thinking in terms of identity and integrity, important components of your evolving teaching self. When did you first realize that you wanted to be a teacher? Do you have any childhood memories or stories that seem to connect with your adult decision to pursue this career? It's kind of a hard question, eh? Because like you go back, you're like, I wonder what really inspired that. I don't really know when I started to want to be a teacher. I had an amazing teacher in grade 6. He was like completely amazing, and I don't know, he just like did all these really creative things. We made like an island for geography, and we played the island game on it, and you like rolled the dice. It was like an RPG with like people that you move. It was so cool. We also had things called whales, and it was like fake money, and people could open shops at recess if you wanted to sell candy, or like do like a coat hanging service, or like book bag hanging service and stuff like that. It was really cool. But he really had like a lot of really interesting ideas. So I guess he was like one of the teachers like I looked up to, or maybe want to be like now. And the other one would be Ito Sensei from when I went to Japan, because he was awesome. He was so much fun. The fact that he was hot helps. But he was really, really cool, and like he even made kanji fun. So hey, if someone can do that, it's pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now, I guess. Today my friend Julie is here. Well, she came like to this region. She's from Montreal, but she goes to school in the States. And it was really cool because I don't get to see her very much, so we got to hang out, her and her boyfriend Alex, who's also friends of mine. So we did that, and that was cool. We played like Jenga, you know. I knocked the tower twice, I suck. But it was fun. We got like a super high tower. It was so awesome. So yeah, that's what I did today. And one of my best friends, Kat, she created her first video blog, so you should all go watch it. And if you go to YouTube, her username is Neon Bliss. If I can figure out how to flash that across the screen, I will, but who knows. I did figure out how to add music in the background, yay! So I'm going to put some music in the background of this. I can't tell you what's playing because I haven't decided what song it's going to be. I'll put like a note over this side over here. You know where it says more? I'll put a note there, and then you can see what's playing in the background. I think that sounds good. Oh yes, this band is disbanding, and one of my friends, Hideko, she's like really upset about it, and I understand because so many of my favorite bands disband, or a certain singer leaves the band. And I get ridiculously emotional. Let's not talk about that. Yeah, so if I could make you feel better, I would. I wish I could do something, but I don't know what to do. And I'm really sorry that you feel sad about the band. I'll give you a hug. I'm such a loser. Okay, but yeah. So it sucks when stuff like that happens, and it seems like recently all these bands have been disbanding. It's like the end of the year. For some reason, all of them are just like, screw it. Like, just give up. So I really hope none of my other favorite bands do that, because I don't have very many left right now. It's getting slim, and like my favorite members and stuff all quit. Not all singers, which is even worse. Not all of them. Some of them aren't. Oh well, we'll see what happens. So I guess that's all I have to say right now. I really just had to rant about that girl, so if you're one of those people who asks questions at the end or asks irrelevant, stupid things in class, stop yourself, and save everyone else the hassle, because no one likes you. That's pretty much all I have to say. Okay, hope everyone's doing well. It's only Wednesday, I was going to say have a good weekend, but have a good rest of the week, and don't forget to check out Kat's video blog. It's Neon Bliss. Okay? Alright. Night.